Congratulations for making it to Radical Lesson 4. I find it hard to stick to something. Thank you for taking this journey with me. As always, let's get started by reviewing. Please observe in the following words, what radicals do you recognize? And then match them with the pictures. You can pause and I will go ahead tell you the answers. So we have 土, earth or soil. So this one related to the ground. Hence I choose C, earth. 二, we have 金, it's gold, but most importantly, metals. So which one is metal? Oh, I think D is a metal. So maybe R means nails. Okay, 三, we have a few. So one is this 心, heart, related to emotions. And this one we haven't learned it yet. 言, language. Just use this as a clue. So emotions must be B. This one is when you're surprised. 惊讶. 四. Uh-oh, we see another metal. Okay, so this metal is a little bit special. This metal worth much more. So this one is actually money. 钱. 地球, 钉子, 惊讶, 钱. Did you get it all correct? If not, go back, review past lessons. 今天我们要学的是月. Today's meaning, moon. Radical meaning, mostly body parts. How these two things are related, I will explain very soon. 蜜, silk. 虫, insects. If you find the past lessons useful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. 月 has, you see, two very distinct meaning. That is because during the history, the two shape, the moon, and also for meat, those two were very similar. So eventually, they just use one form, the form of the moon, to represent both meanings. But this meaning of flesh or meat for 月 only exists in radical forms. Okay, so that means when you see 月 in a word, it could tell you that, oh, it's the moon, hence it's related to time or the brightness, right? Like the moon. So like a period of time, right? However, the majority of the time, if you see a 月, that's probably going to tell you, oh, it's related to your body. It's like a body part and organ. So let's look at some examples. 日期, date. Like what's the date today? That date. 日期. 明, you know it as 明天 in tomorrow. But also 明 means bright. Bright. And then 背, the back of you, right? Your back. 肌肉, muscles. You can also check other organs, see if it actually has 月 in it. The idioms is 月光族. Moonlight ethnic group. No, it's not a name of ethnic group, right? This is just literal meaning. So 月光族 are the group of people that is broke at the end of the month and they're waiting for their next paycheck so they can survive. So very similar to the group of people who lives from paycheck to paycheck. 月光族. However, in China, usually you get your salary every month. Okay, so at the end of every month, you're going to get your paycheck. Next, 蜜, silk. If you see 蜜, it indicates, oh, it's probably some kind of fabrics, some kind of raw materials for making clothes. Okay, so a few colors also have me in it. I think this is because maybe they attach the colors to the fabrics. Now let's look at the picture. So the picture of me, what does it look like? So this are just, you know, 3 threads and then you thread them together, right? So then you got a thread. So this is the me, silk. And pay attention to the radical form because it's very different from the original form. So 绞丝旁, 绞丝旁 refer to this form. So you'll have like a little triangle, another little triangle, and then goes up. So that's the me. Okay. So for the original me, little triangle, another little triangle with a dot, and then you have 小 at the bottom. So this is how you write it. Now let's look at their implications, examples. 丝绸, well, you don't use me to say silk anymore. Okay, so instead we use 丝绸. Both have the silk radicals in there. Okay, for the famous Silk Road, 丝绸之路. So they're using more classical Chinese, so they don't use de, they use 之, 丝绸之路. And 线, threads, and then some examples of colors that has the me, like 红色 or 紫色, 紫色. Just notice in 紫色的紫, it's actually the original form. And the idiom we have for me is 纹丝不动. Since me is no longer used, so I just select the 丝 instead. Okay, so 纹丝不动. That means a tiny little thread is not moving. This is literal meaning. It just means something is not moving at all. 纹丝不动. You can say crazy 老师纹丝不动 because there's a bear in front of her. Last one, 虫, insects. Ooh, 虫 itself is insects. So all the bugs, all the different kind of insects, you are definitely going to find the radical 虫, but also certain animals. Okay, but now let's look at the Asian form of 虫. What does this look like to you? To me, I guess it looks like the tail of a scorpion. However, they were saying this is actually a snake with the triangle head, right? So now if you go check snake, 蛇 in Chinese, you're still gonna find the insect 虫 radical, 虫字旁. Examples are 蚂蚁, 蝴蝶, 蜘蛛, 虾, 螃蟹. Go ahead and verify another insects. Now the idiom for 虫 is 懒虫. 懒虫就是 lazy bugs. I don't know who gave you the impression that bugs are lazy. However, when you are being lazy, I can call you 懒虫. So usually maybe family members well, usually your parents may call you 懒虫 if you don't get up, okay, to study, to work or something. So I can call you like 你这个大懒虫. 你是懒虫吗? Sometimes I can definitely be. All right, and then at last, you can have some exercises to enhance your memory for those radicals. You can either recognize them in a reading or guess their meaning, or even better, complete some characters or hide some parts of a character, see if you can complete it. All right, as always, please do challenge yourself. See if you can come up with certain words that has those radicals and put them in my comment. Please, I need some encouragement to continue making my videos. All right, 我们下个视频见。